Alright, so here is part 2 of Ride 2. You killed it on that last video. Thank you so much for all the support and letting me know that you would at least like to see a second part. So what I think I want to do with this game, I feel like it has quite a bit of playability, replayability. There is a lot of bikes, a lot to unlock. It takes lots of credits to unlock some of them. I have like 26, almost 27,000 credits, and that would buy some bikes, but there's quite a few that are well over 100,000 credits, so it's going to take a while. It's going to be a bit of a grind, but the game's fun enough, and there's enough tracks, and you can pick up, you know, different bikes here and there that I don't think it'll be too bad. Now, I have not bought anything. I'm trying to save up for something different that's going to cost a bit more, and we'll go from there. So I think we're going to check out, basically it's the same track as we did last time. The only difference is it is specifically a supermoto track, and there are some jumps on it. The jumping is a bit weird in this game. It's not like MXGP2. You'll see that when we jump into it. But before we do that, a few people were asking to see this. Now, I don't want to go over it too in-depth because it would take a while. What we can do is we'll just show the complete list. You can narrow it down farther if you would like, but this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to go through these extremely fast, so you're not going to be able to... Probably won't even really be able to pause the video and look at it, but they have tons and tons and tons of different bikes here. As you can see, some of them are, like this one's a DLC you can pick up if you want that, but there's enough that I'm not really too concerned about picking up any DLCs. We're gonna start to go a bit quicker here, but just tons of bikes. Like I said, I think there's somewhere around the 170-ish in the game. There's a few different supermoto ones here. We can check those out here in a second. Why don't we put a filter on this here really quick and narrow it down to supermoto. You know, this is the one we have already. You get one for free. I should have probably bought one of the more expensive ones for free and then use that to save up credits, but I wasn't really thinking. So if you want one of the more expensive ones, get that one because you get one freebie, and then just do some races to get credits to buy these, because these aren't that expensive. You know, we could afford these bikes now, plus all the upgrades. So that's that. That's kind of that part of the game. What else do we want to check out? Let's see. I guess we can check this out really quick too. Let's go to the garage and check out this. Now, I do have this one fully upgraded. It's... Wait, what did I do? Garage. Customize. Customize is what we want to do. I know some people probably don't care to see this, but there was a few that were asking about it, so we can go in and check. Here's some of the upgrades. Blah, 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 blah. They cost a certain amount of credits to do this. Some more. Not too much here. Air filter. You know, just your typical upgrades. Similar to MXGP2. Similar to that if you're familiar with that game. I don't even know what we're using right now. But yeah, so that's kind of what the upgrades look like. Oil. Nothing too crazy. Same with the rider. Now you can do some cool things with the rider. You can actually change how you are positioned when you go into the corner, like your own style to it, which is something kind of cool. I don't remember where that's at exactly. Probably here. Let's see. I think it's this supermoto riding style. I just kind of want to show it to you if you were wondering, and then we'll jump into some gameplay here. Yeah, like right here. Let's see, how do we do this? Customize. I mean, it's really cool. I think that's kind of a neat aspect to be added to the game. Here we can kind of change, and then you can see. Actually, really from the front wouldn't matter because you're on the, you know, this is your view most of the time. So you can kind of change the way he leans and whatnot. I like it. I think it's cool. You can kind of do what you want. I'm pretty standard. I didn't mess around with that too much. Again, I haven't played the game a whole lot either. So let's go back to the main menu. And I think we're just going to do a quick race. Some people wanted to see World Tour, but we're going to jump into a quick race and see how that goes. Okay, so again, another thing some people were wanting to see is here's some of the tracks that you can do. There's a decent amount of tracks here. And the cool thing about it is you can have different weather conditions, different times of day, and you can also like shortcut the track a bit, you know, so where's one where it's like that? There's like the long version and the short version of it, and so on and so forth. But I think today we're gonna go check out, I think it's this one. I'm not sure. I think this is the one we did last video, but we're gonna do the Supermoto Circuit, and everything else should be the same. We're gonna use the same bike and start this. Now I am going to, man, I don't remember which setup I used. I think I have a specific setup for Supermoto, so we'll have to see if we can find that. Let's go to bike settings, go to our data, similar to MXGP2. Let's see, I think it's this one. I think it's the one with the star. Yeah, well, we'll find out. Let's load this and get back to the track and start this. Now it's just on hard, I'm not on realistic or anything. Again, we're still learning, And I can't run 3 digits for numbers for some reason, so we're running 73. See if we can get to the front right away. Oh, I can't believe that guy didn't go down, wow. So yeah, I think this is the same track. Okay, oops, we went down. I want to try and not get a penalty. I want to try and not cut the track too much here. Be a little aggressive. I think we can catch him. There's some really tight corners here though, like this one. Wow. Okay, there's one. So the jumping is kind of weird. It feels weird, it looks kind of weird. It's really soft. I don't know how else to explain that. That corner is really tight. Having a little battle here. Okay, usually we can kind of pull them here on this back stretch here. Get a little breathing room. Okay, so we already do have a penalty. We cut the track a wee bit. I don't think that'll affect us too much. Pretty short races, only doing 3 laps, and this 1 lap is done. So we're starting the second one. And things are going pretty good. Have a nice little lead. Let's see, what is our lead? I don't know, it's not telling me the split time right now. Try and get around that corner decent. And then we go into the more or less the Supermoto part of the track. I like it. It's fun. I like the little bit of... I mean, the jumping's weird. It is really weird. It feels and looks kind of weird. Again, it's like soft. Soft and slow motion, it feels like. But nonetheless, it's still pretty cool. I like it that it's at least in the game. Not exactly the smoothest right now, but we do have the lead, and we should be able to gap him a little bit more down this back stretch here. And then we will be entering the final lap here in just a second, if we stay on the track. Alright, nice little lead. I think it's staying almost exactly the same, so we're not really gaining on him or pulling him at all here. So far, so good. A little bit smoother this lap, it feels like. Ah, I think it gave us more penalty. Or no, that was a split time. Okay, I was gonna say, what? Try to feather it quite a bit here, kind of cut the track a little. I don't think that'll affect us again too much. struggle right there quite a bit. I don't know. It's really tough to get around those corners. Thought we were going down there. But it should be smooth sailing from here on out. We don't have a whole lot of race left. And again, we're sitting about the same gap here. And for the win. Can we wheelie? Yeah. Finish with a wheelie. Smooth, smooth, smooth. I'm kind of curious what the gap was, what the interval was. Was it good? Was it good? Get a little bonus. Getting close to 30,000 credits. My phone's going off. My phone's buzzing on me. And 1.2 second lead, so not great. We'll take it. We'll take it. Not going to complain too hard on that one. But as far as I know, I haven't seen a whole lot of other Supermoto tracks. I think that might be the only one in the game. I don't know. I'll do some looking and see if they offer more. But as far as I can tell, that was like the only one I could find. I could be wrong. I don't really know. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for that support on that first video. I didn't know what to expect. And you exceeded any expectation that I had. So from now on, I think we can do a series on this, but it's going to be a series more or less based on you and your feedback. If you want to see this more often and want to see more uploads of it, make sure to eat up, destroy, pound down on the like button, and let me know in the comments. Also, let me know what you would like to see. Again, it takes a lot of credits to buy these bikes, so you know, it takes some grinding. So if there's a specific bike or something you want to see, let me know in the comments, and you know, whatever the majority is, I'll try and pick that up. So again, you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on this series. And until the next video, take it easy.